PCA 2022 at the Meseta booth with Yanko. How are you, sir?
How are you guys? How you doing?
Good. And boom that voice for me again, brother, with the name of the company is?
Tabanero Cigars, and the brand is Meseta. We brought Meseta for the first time to the PCA.
For 2022?
Yes, sir.
So this is an exclusive, kind of.
It is, kind of.
Yeah.
We've been manufacturing cigars for 15 years in Tampa, Florida. And because many questions from our clients, where are your cigars in my area? I said, well, we got to go to PCA because we're ready.
Right. Very good. So, Yanko, what inspired you to get started with cigars?
I believe I came from Cuba, and my eyes got filled with so much at once. And I thought that what I was chasing, it was money. It took me a lot of errors and trying different things to learn that what I was looking for was purpose. So I moved from 2003 to Tampa, Florida. As soon as I walk around Ybor City, I said, wow, I feel like I've been here before, or my, past generations that have been here in Ybor City. I felt at home. And I said, you know what? I've been trying many different things, but I'm Cuban, I look Cuban, and I love the aroma of tobacco. So let me go ahead and try. I saw opportunity because many of the shops in Ybor City, they were making cigars, but they were not really branding Tampa, Florida, in a sense that they were making naked cigars. So I said, you know what? Let me start a brand. Let's start manufacturing. There's many Cubans in here to make cigars, but let's do a nice job when it comes to branding Tampa, Florida, putting Tampa back in the map.
Right. So what year did that get actually started? You had your inspiration. 2007.
So I moved to Tampa 2003. I did a restaurant for 2 years. Failed miserable. I was able to sell the restaurant and sell the property later on to a good friend. And I said, what do I do now?
Right. Like you said, looking for purpose. Yeah.
I said, I'm a really passionate person. I have a pretty sensitive palate. I'm a good eater. I grew up eating just food from home. Still, when I'm driving and I get hungry, I never think of any restaurant. I think of home.
Right.
So I guess that helped me to develop my palate. So
now growing up, were you, your father, your uncles, were they cigar smokers?
No, I'll be lying to you. I had an uncle.
No, brother, I know you too well. You're brother from another mother. You're not going to be lying to me.
No, I had an uncle that I never got to meet, but he was a cigar roller at Partagas. My aunt has photos, pictures, but I never met the guy. I was too young. Now, during the summers, I used to go to Pinal del Rio because one of my aunts was married to a tobacco grower. But I had no idea I was going to be in the cigar industry. But I was fascinated by the tobacco houses, the green fields. But at that point, it had no meaning.
Right. It was just the barns, the fields, the plants. Yeah.
After 27 years, I went back to see my relative. And, we were really happy. They continued growing tobacco. We dream about someday doing something together when we have a free Cuba. But no, I had no idea about tobacco. What really got me into it, it was Tampa, Florida, Ybor City.
Yeah, just walking the streets and just absorbing it.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. So from 2007 to the present, we're
50 years.
Yeah. How did things progress for you? Did you start?
I through reading, through learning about myself, I said I have to fall in love with the process. And stay away from instant gratification. Making fine cigars takes a lot of your energy, and you really have to fall in love with the process to get better and better. To give you an idea, on those 15 years, we have moved a space 5 times. 5 times. The first 3 times because things they were not good enough in the area. The location it wasn't good for cigars. But in Ybor City. And then moving to a better establishment, better location. But every time I move, I never get it as I was selling. I was just learning the business, learning the retail. I believe we are so good when it comes to cigar in relationships because 15 years in touch with the client and in touch with manufacturing. So I know both worlds. When we started manufacturing in Nicaragua, and I was in the factory, I gained their respect right away in Nicaragua from everybody around me because they said, wow, this is not only a pretty face. This guy knows tobacco.
Yeah.
So that's why we continue to do even better cigars, because being in Nicaragua, you're in the place of swords. The variety of tobaccos that you have in Nicaragua, it's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. So you're literally absorbing the DNA over time and
God,
taking
yes.
the time required to really know what you're doing. Like any true discipline
Yes,
in
sir.
life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
In a lot of sense of ownership. We are so good at what we do because we learn to attract passionate people and share that sense of ownership. Doesn't mean because I'm the owner, I'm the only one who have to know about the brand.
Right.
Everybody is really proud of being part of the brand.
It's a team effort.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. So on a personal level, what's your favorite adult beverage?
My favorite, I'm not much of a drinker, I'm more of a cigar smoker, but my favorite is Zacapas XO.
Zacapaz XO. Is that
It's a rum aged in bourbon barrels the last, I think, a year or something.
Uh-huh.
So it's amazing to my palate.
Yeah, and matches well with a cigar.
Oh my God!
No
Let's
doubt.
talk about rappers, amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Favorite type of music?
I'm more into the jazz. The jazz. I don't like boys. More of a background music because my brain is always 300 miles an hour. So I don't want any boys disturbing my dreams, my looking into the future.
Do you like a particular style of jazz?
I like bossa nova. I like
Bossa nova, yeah. Very Latin type
when
of
I want,
sound.
more hype beat. I like the, Afro-Cuban jazz. More like to bring me back to my roots.
Exactly.
But usually more mellow background jazz.
Yeah, you can think better. Kind of like listening to classical music in a way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Well, my friend, anything else? Do you have any questions for me?
No, not really. I appreciate giving me the opportunity and just think of Tabanero as a brand from Tampa, Florida, and now we are opening to the rest of the country.
Well, and thank you for the compliment, but the honor is all mine, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
You take good care, okay? Travel safe.